Hey guys, this is Mike again. I thought I'd put a video together about my food plan for my upcoming hike. I'm getting ready to do, um, today is Saturday the 15th. Next Saturday, a week from now, on April 22nd, I'll be doing Section A of the PCT. So basically from the southern terminus to Warner Springs, so 110 miles. I've already done the first 125 miles, but in pieces and chunks over the last couple years. So this would be my longest extended hike. Last summer I did my longest was 5 days and 4 nights up above Mammoth Mountain on the John Muir Trail and PCT, up to Thousand Isle Lake and in that whole area. So this will be my longest extended trip, so I'm super excited about it. There is no wrong or right with food. It's, I think, personal taste. Depends if you're a vegetarian or like what your dietary needs are. I eat everything, so I'm not particular in that way. But in the past, I've had dedicated breakfasts, lunch, and dinners, and I'm trying something different because I find when I'm hiking, especially with some of the people I hike that just never want to stop, or if we take a break, it's really quick. I would have an actual lunch, like I've carried tortillas and had peanut butter and jelly, or tortillas, I've had salami and cheese, things like that. But I just feel like I never have time to eat, and then sometimes when we're hiking, we never stop, so I don't have time to prepare the lunch. And I find that I have all this extra food that I'm carrying and not eating. So I'm trying a different method now, and I'll show you the food in a minute, but it's basically I'm going to be doing an actual breakfast and an actual dinner, but then just protein and other things for snacks during the day. So instead of having an actual lunch, I'm going to just snack throughout the day so I can keep moving, or even if I stop, I can eat. But if I'm hiking and I'm moving and we have big miles to do, I can get it in. So it's funny, when I look at my food, I'm not sure if it's enough or too much. I'm a bigger guy, I'm 6'3" and about 240, but I don't really eat a lot of food. So that's how I decided kind of what I'm bringing. And every time I go on a trip, I try different things, which I think is wise. And the last thing I'll say is the things I'm bringing, I'm doing 7 days and 6 nights. So I basically got the exact same thing, except for my dinners are different. They're freeze-dried meals. But besides that, everything's the same. So I think that would get really monotonous if I was doing a whole through hike. But I'm not. I'm only doing 7 days, so I think I can handle it for 7 days. But I would definitely vary it more if I was going to be through hiking or going out for a month or two. So with that said, here's what I'm bringing. Okay, so let me show you what I'm going to be eating. So for breakfast each day, I've bought some instant oatmeals. I've also added instant oatmeals. I've added some raisins, and I crushed up some almonds just to add some protein for the morning. So it's instant. One of the things I also did was I bought that I'll be using for other things that I'm going to show you in a minute. I bought at the dollar store. I just bought a $1 cup. It's really hard plastic, and you'll see the other ways I'm going to use it. But I'm going to actually, I've tried this out at home, and I'm going to put this bag inside here and just fold the edges. So go inside here, fold the edges around the outside, and I've actually tried it at home. It works, and just eat my oatmeal and basically Ziploc the mess when it's done. And that way I don't have to clean out my cup in the morning from the oatmeal. Sometimes, especially I'll be in the desert, the water's more scarce, so I don't want to waste the water and just washing out a cup and getting the oatmeal out of this unless I have to. So that's what I'm doing, just to kind of keep it clean. So that's oatmeal. I'm also going to have 2 Pop-Tarts. This happens to be a cherry one. And the only thing I'm going to heat water for is I'm still trying to perfect making coffee, but I have, I'm trying different this time. I have the Via Starbucks Instant Coffee. I have 3 half and half containers. I have a couple of sugars in there. And I even put a little bit of hot chocolate mocha powder in there just to give it a little flavor, so it'll be more like a mocha. And just to sweeten it up, because I like a little bit of coffee in my cream and sugar. So that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping this tastes better. I've tried coffee a lot on the trail, and I've yet to make a good cup of coffee on the trail. So that'll be the one hot, warm drink in the morning I have. So that's that. I also have vitamins. So I have about 12 or 15 vitamins, a little bit of everything, even some electrolyte pills. So that's my breakfast. So as I said in my previous video, I'm going to go with the snack method. And so what I'm doing is I've decided I'm going to do a Cliff Bar. This is every day, all 7 days. Cliff Bar, and I found these good Luna bars are specifically for protein. They have, I think it's 14 or 12 grams of protein. And then a Snickers bar, just something good to eat. I have some roasted salted almonds. I have some for every day. These are the most incredible thing I've ever found. They're just cashews, and I don't know the brand, but they're cashews that are salt and peppered and seasoned. They come. You can get them at the grocery store. They come in a green package, I can tell you that, and they make them in different flavors. But cashews are great protein, and these just taste amazing. Like I'm basically addicted to them. So that's that cashews. I'm also gonna have some peanut butter pretzels during the day. Um, I also have a one small pack of macadamia nuts, fresh from Hawaii, from Julie Stone. Thank you, Julie, very much. She brought those back from a recent trip to Hawaii. I also have, I bring a little light funnel, but I have Gatorade powder. This happens to be punch flavor. I have enough for, I'll be drinking probably 4 to 6 liters during the day, and this is enough powder to make 2 liters of punch. So 2 of my smart water bottles that are 1 liter each will be water, and the other 2 will be this powder. So give me a little bit of electrolytes, a little bit of flavor, so I'm not just drinking plain water. So I bring this light, small, it looks bigger in the picture, but I'm bringing this small funnel. It helps put it in the bottle. So that's that. And then I also, I don't have it pictured here, but I got a bottle from Costco of electrolyte pills. So this is it. I'll show it to you. This is not an ad for Costco, but it helps with energy metabolism, hydration, and antioxidants. So it says take 2 to 4 days. So I'm bringing 4, and I'll just have that in my pocket during the day. And then in the middle of the day, when I feel like my energy is depleted or whatever, I'll just take a few, and hopefully that'll help between the electrolytes in the powder and also in these pills. So that's going to be like my added part of the electrolytes. So that's the snacking. And so instead of official lunch, I'll be snacking all during the day. Then the lastly is the dinner, and what I've done is, in this case, I use a freezer bag. This happens to be lasagna. It's a freeze-dried meal. It's a 1 person. Most people eat the 2, but like I said, I don't eat a ton, so I'm doing a 1. I write on there what it is, how much water, the directions, like how much. A lot of times this one you have to put water in after 4 minutes, stir it, and then let it sit for 8 or 9 more minutes. So I write that on there. What's great is you can cook right in the freezer bag, and I'm going to show you that in a second. So that's my meal. My newest thing is to have tea. So I have tea right here. I have a little pack of honey that I bought, a little thing of honey and some sugar. So that I'll have in this cup here. So that's what I'm doing for just a little bit of tea. And then my little treat is just having some candy. Those are Sour Patch Kids. They're really good. I got watermelon and just the regular ones. So that's gonna be like my treat, just in the tent at night or whatever. Just to enjoy that. One of the things I do with my freezer bag, and you guys may know this, but I had to learn it at one point. So I went to the dollar store and I bought one of these. It's just one of those window shades for your car, and I just cut. It was $1. I cut it up and I made my own food cozy, and I actually lined it so that it's. See if I can open this up inside. I actually have it so it's metallic in the middle too, and once I put the bag inside there, I can't do it because I only have 2 hands, but put the bag of food in there, pour the hot water in there, stir whatever, and then I just close this up. I have another one I made, but I had Velcro and made kind of a flap to close, but you don't really need it. This is super light, weighs nothing, takes up no space. But when you're out in the mountains, and especially if you're up high altitudes and it's freezing cold out, if you don't, even if you cook in your bag, if it's cold out, this food is cold before it even gets done cooking. So I like my food hot. It's kind of my treat. So after I boil the water, I put this in there, pour the water in there, and let it. And I'm telling you, after 10-15 minutes after it's cooked, it's still scalding hot. So it's nice to have a warm meal. I have a long titanium spoon to be able to get into the bag. So you want one of those. So that's about it. I just wanted to show this is like a normal day's food that I'm going to be doing on the trail. Hope that helps you, and please ask any questions at the bottom there if you have any about the meal plan. Okay, thanks.